Good morning, Nathan Goodrich, Operations Section Chief for Northwest Team 3. I'm going to give you your morning update for the Lower Sugarloaf fire. So as I mentioned yesterday in the update, we had some fire growth in this area, the Kluchman Creek up from French Corral over the last couple of nights. And then yesterday afternoon, we also had this lobe of fire coming down towards Indian Creek and the upper parts of Tillicum Creek. And with the fire behavior we observed the previous night, we expected this to do the same last night, and fortunately it did not. This map is not entirely representative. There's a little bit of fire out into this country here, but that's as far as it progressed. And so when we were looking at that yesterday, again, looking at the fire behavior history here and then what we expected here to happen, and it reached what we call a management action point, which was a line went through about right here. It reached that MAP, and so that initiated some additional evacuation levels for the Eniat Valley over here around Ardenvoire and up and down river. So that was implemented last night. I'm sure a lot of you were affected by that or understand that from the county's website. And so we surged some resources over there to Ardenvoire last night in preparation for if this fire were to move down there. And again, fortunately, it did not. But we still have additional staffing over on this side for the valley and for structure protection. With that change in the movement of the fire and the evacuation levels and the potential for the fire to continue moving in a southeasterly direction, we've inserted some different nomenclature and some additional resources over here. So this is going to be branch 5 instead of branch 3 today. And I know that's pretty transparent to the folks out in Facebook land, but this division Sierra is going to shift down. We're going to insert some other divisions up here, and those resources will just effectively just continue to work out to the southeast and fill in the gaps where needed. So we're going to have the strike team of engines, several different strike teams of engines over here in the valley, and several hot shot crews working in this area, again trying to stitch together some of these opportunities. We have some dozer lines that have been put in by some of the local dozer operators and some of the resources from the incident, along some of these tried and true ridges here coming down into Mad River. And so thanks to Jay Batchelor for doing that. And again, just kind of working this area here in an effort to get some good defensible boundaries for future burnouts if needed. So anticipated a little bit more activity over on that side. And fortunately, again, it did not happen last night. So that'll be some changes for the Eniat side for today on the Lower Sugarloaf. So kind of backing up over here onto Whiskey. The last couple of days we have been talking about where we think we're going to come down around here on the southeast side of the fire. So Whiskey's essentially going to kind of swing down over here, going to insert a couple of other divisions off to the southeast. And Division Whiskey will continue to work the 52 road out the ridge here past the power lines and eventually just kind of keep coming down and around. So that'll be in future shifts. But so essentially we're just kind of swinging Whiskey down and swinging Sierra a little bit further down over here on this southeast side. So back up here at the Whiskey Alpha Break, French Corral area, that's looking really good. Crews have been mopping up in there and getting that secure down the power line corridor to the 78 road. That's looking really good. The structures up in section 36, as we call them, are protected and have been burned around and are looking great. The prep work continues on this 78 road up to the Dry Creek Road, which is the 7804, and those resources are compartmentalizing as they go for future burning opportunities. And so this will be a little chunk, and then the next little chunk will be right here, and so we're just going to keep progressing up. So I mentioned we moved some resources around, so we did move some folks from Mike over into Division Sierra, and so that's going to kind of stretch the Alpha resources a little bit, but the resources are going to continue working in this Mike area. They got a good line through here, going to tie into this 6103 road, and then there's some old fire lines in here There's the old Cougar fire line from 28 that's clear up here, but we think we can go a little bit tighter, so they're going to be working in this area as well. This is going to be Division Oscar now, and so the resources, once we move some resources over there, they're going to be working that 52 road, making sure this is all taken care of, and then get on this Gold Ridge likely and do some work up in that area. So didn't observe as much fire behavior as we thought we were going to have last night, even with the wind, and so that, again, that's a good thing. But that's kind of the general plan for what we got going on today with Lower Sugarloaf. Had night resources out over last night. They did not observe anything that gave them any pause. They were working in this area, and then again over on the Ardenbois side. We did assist with several initial attack fires yesterday. Maybe we will again today. Just kind of depends on if something pops up. But we're assisting the local unit with that as well, with a lot of our resources. That's your morning update. Thank you.